Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Princess. We are back and finishing, I think, this last. I think this is the last chapter. Yeah, pretty sure this is the last chapter, and then she's dead this time, I believe. We're getting the rest of the stuff. Let's continue. I should have actually checked the memories first. Can I do that from here? Yes. Okay. Fall to a feral captive, free an abrasive prisoner, die pathetically to an abrasive prisoner. Let's maybe try and do that one. Let's just go to the cabin. Say nothing, go to the cabin.
You make your...
Wrong button. Go into the cabin. Basement, no blade. I say I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I thought she was going to say this. Hi, you were joking about coming here to kill me, right? Do you think you'd get me out of these chains? Yeah, sure.
You're only making this more difficult.
Definitely do that.
Thank you.
I wonder if I can just strangle her. If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? Return. Let's kill her. Without hesitation, you bring the blade down, plunge it into the princess's back, finally.
The wound drives her to the ground.
Okay, this is new.
There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Your Honor, I was.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a corn.
This actually might be the one. Fall victim to a feral captive. That might be this one. The ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
So I guess we need to die.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
All right, do it.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Give up.
Are you serious?
I don't know if this is the right path. We're going to find out what happens.
Floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, apparently it's chapter 2. Oh, Yeah, duh.
You're
Well,
on
I'm
a
an idiot.
path
Ignore me.
in the woods.
This is the last
And at
vessel,
the
not
end
the
of
last
that
chapter.
path
That's what I meant to
is
say
a cabin.
earlier.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, I guess let's do it. No point in arguing.
A warning. Before you go, she will lie. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and
Yeah,
if anything,
true.
she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Alright, go in.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, I'm curious as to whether or not this told us the name of this one. It did not. Oh, but it is this one. Yes, so we have unlocked a new princess. The Beast. Okay, cool. There are so many of these and so many fucking things we haven't got. I don't even remember how to get back to half of these. At some point, we're just going to have to
The blade is your
go to a
implement.
guide, I think.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I don't even care about the mirror. It doesn't do anything. It literally is the same every time. Let's do we want to be nice to her? I wonder if angels and demons are cut from the same cloth. No. No. Sometimes when something... No. There are ways to die... No. There are other ways to die to nature than let it swallow you whole. Okay, be eaten by the princess. Interesting. You've seen the worst sights of the prison? I just don't know... I don't know what we should do. Take the blade or not take the blade? I'm going with my gut. I'm going to say we want the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Alright, go. Fuck the mirror. Doesn't matter.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost...
Yeah, I'm glad I brought the
feral,
knife.
impatient, or maybe eager. You carefully make your
I was
way
going to say,
down
it all
the
went black. Am I
stairs.
dead?
The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
Exactly.
She is certainly not just a
No,
princess.
she's totally just a princess.
You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves,
Oh my God, I
staring
hate that.
hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
What if I don't? You're about to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you. Don't you hear that clinking? She's in chains again. We're fine. Where? I feel like if I say something, I'm gonna get killed. Part of me just wants to stand here anyways. I can see right through you. Watch me get killed.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous, the princess,
Oh my
lunges
God.
from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver,
Okay, yeah,
too determined
we're eaten.
to overpower.
We are eaten. We are food.
This is her domain. You are devoured. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it.
Oh.
You are
Oh,
in a
what
dark
the
and
fuck?
caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your
I have the
lungs can
knife.
barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that
What if
the
I just
humid,
cut my way out?
finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time.
You spoke when you needed to act.
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her. Her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim?
All right, what are we doing?
Stop
Cutting
her.
out, obviously.
Do
Obviously.
something. You still have that steel claw.
Yes.
Tear through her before we are her.
Yes.
Survive.
That's what I'm saying.
Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves.
No.
If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that.
I don't want to get the voice of the coward.
That is a bad
I know.
thing
I
to
already
do.
know that is what will happen. Talk to. You can talk to the cabin. You could have asked me before swallowing me alive. Spit me out, or I'll kill myself and nobody gets to leave. I could use my steel. I have my steel claw. I could use it to hurt you. Dig with the steel claw. Fine, you can leave. You can leave. Just let me go. Screw you and kill myself. We explore.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting you.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption
no,
causing
Your Honor,
burning
I am
skin
not.
to slough from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
Keep slashing.
You slice again, deeper, rooting through her meat with the tip of your blade, until at last it finds her beating heart. The pulling has turned to banging as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
You can't hold me forever.
Womp, womp, womp.
Though your body is dissolving, eroding into unrecognizable shapes, your will drives it forward. You have a target, and you will strike it. We're too late, aren't we? This isn't survival. This is spite.
Now, what's the difference?
No, it's
Strike
something
the heart
better.
from the belly of the
It's
beast.
fulfilling
Ahab, let's
a
go.
noble destiny. Your lone functioning arm lashes out, stabbing up towards the princess's heart.
So you found a way to kill me? Then we'll die together, and I will see you again soon.
Well,
With those prophetic words,
hey,
you do not
I didn't
draw
go out
another
solo.
breath.
That's all that matters to me.
Your body tangled and melting in the cooling folds of the princess's flesh. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Assumedly, we'll have a totally new princess this time as well,
But at least you've saved
because
the
we had never
world,
seen her before.
I hope.
The Wild. Is this a new one? It's gotta be, right? The Wild. The Wild. The Wild. It's gotta be one of these. We just haven't got a scene yet. What in the hell?
We are a path
What?
in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
Doesn't matter.
I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
Well, I went out in the coolest fucking way possible.
The
That's what.
thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
Okay, I want to see what this princess looks like. It's interesting that she changes when you click on it. Bodies fused, where does one thing begin and another end? Okay.
He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you talk. What
Shut
happened?
up.
What did you do? Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear
Oh boy.
everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
Oh, I like that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't feel so small anymore when you put
Okay,
it like
guys, we can't be coerced. Okay.
That's because you aren't small, even if you act that way. We're both so much more together than we were apart. And we can be so much more still, vast, unfathomable.
You're not mad at us for stabbing you in the heart, are you?
No. Are you mad at me for swallowing you whole?
Yes.
Nah, not really. It all seems so petty right now. She ate you. And now you're convinced you're stuck
yeah.
together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Which is crazy because it actually kind of is. This thing watching us, what is he? Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being like this. Why are you being nice to me? Aren't you a monster? Did you eat me? I can feel the pressure on the outside pushing in on us. What are we supposed to do about it? Is that how we're supposed to be? What do we do now? Whatever we are is an abomination. I want out. I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. Okay, you, narrator, how do I stop her?
You can start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity formed with the princess. You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body separate from hers. I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality, consider this. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We got it. We're fine.
We can't go back
Oh,
to
boy.
that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So
It seems pretty
petty.
close to me.
We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
Oh my god.
I think we should hear out whatever it is that's trying to be heard. I like to take all options into account before making any big decisions, and what's the harm in just listening?
Well, good thing you don't make the decisions. Bury it now before it's too late. Gaze at the terror in your heart.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't
yeah.
like being
Neither
eaten.
did I, pal.
I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all. All of that digging with the knife, and we didn't even get to win. That was hard work. I wanted to win. And what's the point of being part of a larger whole if we're not the one in charge of that whole? As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. And you can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
No! I devoured you! I won! I put things back the way they were supposed to be!
Some
boy.
divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Nice try.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Well, let's weigh our options here.
I feel empty, don't you?
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live. Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill. Do we have to do this? You have to.
Yeah,
You
pal, we
know
have to.
you have
This is
to.
the evil run. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, kill her.
You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart. And then you strike.
I'm sorry.
Well, one more princess down. This should be the ending now, I think. You never see her die. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And is that a...
All right, go to the mirror. It's probably withered,
This-
if I had to guess.
that thing? If they think it's...
All right. I'm nothing. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, wow.
I think you know.
It's the narrator again. Wow. Okay. What did we ask him last time, and what should we ask him this time? We could destroy the mirror. We haven't tried that yet. I don't want to do that yet. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. The narrator. Yes, I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective's voice to guide your blade. But you're never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far. Where's this place, or where are we?
A construct. It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done, and it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
Okay, what about everybody? What do you have to say for yourself?
I
Fucking
do.
idiot.
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
After everything you've done to us, you think anyone deserves to live at all?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
I don't know. Destroy the mirror. No, don't destroy the mirror. We'll do that next time. I don't know. I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
That was a dumb question.
It doesn't hurt.
Right. I'm noticing I can't actually skip through this dialogue, even though I've definitely seen some of these before.
Of course not. The only way when the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is given them a... Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice.
Yeah, slay the princess. Yeah, I know. I was made to do this single task. Who made me? What am I?
You're the long quiet.
Oh, okay, I could apparently skip that one. Rest easy. I'm gonna kill her.
Are you lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo.
All right. Let's get her ass. Let's get her ass. Okay. Do you know about the echo? I'm a long quiet. What happens now? Okay. Right. I do want to kill her, but we should watch all of the through their eyes because we have those. Why's all this falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens.
We want to see those because those are part of the gallery, so we want to get those while we have them here.
If we didn't, the winding
Not like we won't have other
paths that brought
chances,
us
but
here wouldn't have
when
been
in
full of
Rome, might as
strife
well.
and conflict.
Okay, right. There's so many stories. Can we just leave? Let's talk this through. I have so many questions I need to answer.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If
Okay, yeah,
this
I've
is
seen
what
this
it
already.
takes, a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, the shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave. And when the tapestry was undone, you struck at my heart. You saw me as a part of you to be excised, but in that desire for excision, you made yourself whole. Will you still be whole if you destroy me?
Oh, I absolutely will be. Of course I will, because that destroys you then.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am
Okay,
right in front
we have
of
to be
you.
violent on all of these. We have to show her who's in charge around here.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own
Yep,
heart.
real. That was me for
There's
sure.
almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
I won't engage in violence. Stop the fight early and surrender. Hell no. You actually said the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. You've done nothing but lecture me the minute I got here. What if we address this directly? Thank you for sharing yourself with me. If that's what it takes to rid the world of suffering, I could bear it.
Your certainty is an illusion of passion and reflex. You won't know what solitude truly is unless you sentence yourself to it forever.
That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go, faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
Oh, I killed you without a second thought, and guess what? When you returned to set us both ablaze, I remained while you burned away. How about that?
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me.
We'll see about that.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from back.
Yeah, I've seen that already. Guess what? Well, I did rise far above you, and actually, I'm far above you still. I'm gonna destroy your ass.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the...
We have to slay the princess. You are cruelty itself. I cannot let you exist. I have to fight for a better world. I am so sorry. I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. Yeah, you're awful. I'm killing you.
Oh, then destroy me if you're able. But I will not coddle you in my final moments. I will not yield to your delusion without a vicious struggle.
You don't have to face her alone.
Let's go. We're doing this with, for the narrator, bitch. Sorry, not sorry. I thought you were dead. Where's everyone else?
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
Should we do that or should we try and kill her here?
She's relentless, isn't she?
We went to the heart last time.
Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
No. I'm ready. No, I can do this out here on my own.
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
Okay. Well, I guess I can't. beget strange endings. Okay.
Do you... That'd be nice. A
Whoa!
little comfort in an almost unfamiliar
Why are
place.
you here?
Oh,
Yeah,
you made
what?
it here too. We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
Oh, yeah, this is the weird princess, isn't it? I like a little description. Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it? Has the narrator really gone? Take the blade. Is it just the three of us?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings. I'm just glad you're back to see this
Oh,
through.
oops. My bad. Okay, right. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm interested to hear what the contrarian says.
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore. It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he? He mentioned the windows when we broke them. No mirror this time, either. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through...
Okay, what if I don't
we're
take the
going to
blade
need
this
that
time?
blade.
What if I just go in without it?
No blade, huh? Have you given up on slaying her? If that's what you think is best, then that's what you think is best. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Those winding
Oh, yeah.
stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. Let's talk one last time before you kill us, if that's still what you want to do.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
All right.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
No knife? Even after everything you saw out there, and all the lives we've ended together, and you coming right out and saying you'd rather see us dead. You're second-guessing yourself?
Okay, I did say that.
We thought we could
Yeah.
see everything. But this is outside of the script. Are we missing a page?
Well, it must be the contrarian in me. I don't know. Let's go sit. I never got a chance to talk to you before, but you were taken away. Not you at least. I'm sorry for what I did. It's so good to finally see you again. I don't think I want to be a god. Are you the same? What do you think about her? Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is it really you? I didn't really get a chance to talk. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. A conversation with us then probably wouldn't have been very insightful. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that.
Yeah, we put her through literal hell.
that means a
that's
lot.
Pretty rough. It's so good to finally see you again. I don't think I want to be a god. What if we just leave? I don't think I ever really wanted to slay you, but I don't like what your existence means for the world. I only wanted to slay you out there. It's easier to want to kill an abstract concept than a person, as weird a person as you are. What if we just leave?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore. It's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
What do you want? Take their hand in yours. I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I just want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing is exactly why I wanted it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want this. It doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. That's all I want.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Are you guys gonna be okay? Are you sure you don't want to come? Are you gonna be okay?
We're not alone. We have each other. And I'm sure we'll find the others.
Well, all right. You lead and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see a tension seize them. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this, yet they still are. And then okay.
We can feel
Okay.
the threads of all the stories we've told together.
All right, I didn't need to
all
read that.
pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
Aw, how sweet. Kill her. Now grab the blade and kill her. Oh, I love you. Who's gonna open it? Are you ready? Neither of us know. I love you.
And we love you too.
Aw. Whatever it is, you'll face it together. That's the ending we got, apparently. Wow. Magnifique. Peak cinema. Alright. Now what? I'm trying not to click too much because I don't know if it's gonna... I don't know if there's anything. Is this the... No. This is new soundtrack. Screenshot. Okay, don't care about any of this. Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. Right. I wonder if that unlocks for her. It does not. That's okay, though. And we didn't get to see through her eyes because it ended short. That's fine as well. The end of everything. Okay, we did get it here, though. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together. Wow. Go back to where it all started. You always were a bit of a contrarian, weren't you? Yeah. And there's there's the knife out the window. That's funny. Right. Okay. Well, that's pretty nice. Pretty cool. That's going to be it for this episode, though. Let me save. Or do I even need to? Well, it looks like I don't have the chance, so it doesn't matter. Yes, I do. Save that. Okay. Return to the main menu. Awesome. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. I upload daily at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. As always, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next episode. So long, everybody.